What's happening, bro?
What's good, Brody? What's up with it?
Man, nothing much, bro. Okay, come through, retwist.
Yeah, bro. You know I had to get the hair right. They got to be
Yeah,
proper.
man. Hey, shout outs to my boy Trigga J in the building, man. If you guys are watching, make sure to follow us, 1's, 2's podcast with your boy DJ Kane, and follow Trigga J, of course. Man, we gonna get into it, man. It's been a minute, bro.
Dang.
When was the last time we linked up?
Ooh, that's gonna be one of these questions too. Bro, it's been since we went to studio with Rome.
Yeah, damn. So
Yeah, I'm
yeah,
gonna
that
take
was
my
when we were
boy
working
visit
on.
today, actually.
Are you with him in the studio today?
Oh yeah. Right after this, I'm going straight to the studio.
Are you going to Fort Worth?
Uh-huh.
Dang, okay, that's what's up, man. Get
Hey,
straight to it.
hey, my boy could get my voice right. You saw how quick he got it right that first time.
Yeah,
That was
yeah.
elite.
Glad we can make that connect, bro. So, all right, so shouts out to everybody in here. If you guys are watching, make sure to share the live. If you watching on YouTube, share that shit too. So, where you from, bro? Tell them where you from.
All right. Well, I originated out of Shreveport, Bossier, Louisiana, but I grew up in KC, Mo. Like it's crazy, but for the last several years, I've been out here in Dallas. It's been nice. It's been nice kicking it out here. But starting to make Dallas my home. But KC,
Mm.
Louisiana, always gonna be my home.
Yeah, man. You okay? So, what do you like best about Dallas?
It's a scene, man. It's so much more fast paced. There's so much more to do out here, just in the Dallas area itself. From where I was at, from how I was growing up. It's so much potential out here. There's too much to not do. You cannot not do something out here. Like
Mm.
it's so much shit to do out here. It's amazing.
Yeah, I fuck with Dallas. I agree. It's like I don't know, man. Like you said, there's a scene. I don't know. I don't know. I think Dallas can do better as far as when you talk about like a scene like entertainment. You know what I'm talking about?
No, definitely.
Yeah, man. I love Dallas. I'm not from Dallas either. I'm from Wichita Falls, but
That's out
yeah,
there.
Dallas can
That's out
Dallas
there.
can definitely step up. I just feel like there is a scene like you say, but I feel like they don't really represent the artists like they should. You know what I mean? Because one thing I'll say is I'll go to like L.A., Cali, even Austin, Houston, and I feel like they get support from their city. You know what I mean? Like it's like they really rep the city. Here, bro, who do we got? We got Tay Money, Big Tuck, who got that one song, which I'm fucking tired of hearing about. No disrespect to Big Tuck. Dero, I mean,
Uh,
Young
I,
Nation, they don't even push Young Nation like that.
I
And they
mean,
from Dallas.
well, that's because that's when we was growing up. We was growing up. I grew up on Young Nation. I grew up on a lot of that dance music that was popping in Dallas when it first came out. And then, honestly, bro, when I started listening to a lot of other local Dallas artists, I was surprised. Like a lot
Mm,
of them ain't popping like the way they should be. And I mean, the Dallas music scene is huge.
mm,
RP to Mo. BZ doing
yeah.
his shit. It's
Rest in
it's
peace.
just it's just how people network. I always hear that shit so much between there's funk in Dallas. I'm like, nah, bro. It's just how you got to do shit. It's how you maneuver. It's how you get down. Like
Yeah.
it's business. Business is first. Business is first and foremost every single time.
Yeah. I feel you, man. Like, who would you say would be your favorite artist out of Dallas? You know what I'm saying?
Ooh, out of Dallas,
Yeah.
man, it's got to be a lot of local homies. Actually, I got to give a shout out to a lot of my local homies for real. I'm gonna say my nigga Kush with a C, Coach Tev, fuck with that nigga Devi. Uh, Let me see who else. My nigga Landis. Man, it's a lot of these niggas that I've been just looking at, and I gotta give a shout out to the home team for real. Like that's really what it is.
Yeah. See, I fuck with you because you with really with the home team. And there's so much talent out here, like you said, and we just need to support each other more. You know what I'm saying? Not
Oh,
saying
definitely.
that, yeah, when I say support each other, I'm not saying like it ain't no competition out here because it is. But at the
Oh,
same
definitely
time,
is.
if your homeboys helped you out, man, you know what I'm saying? It's okay to
Show
give a
love.
homeboy a pound in the bat every once in a while. You know what I'm talking about? Because we all in this together, man. It's Dallas versus everybody in a sense. You know what I mean? So, hey,
That's facts. That's big facts.
what made you want to get started in the music, man? I don't know if I ever asked you this, bro. What made you want to start really taking this shit seriously and start getting on the bars?
Bro, it came to me as a kid. I always loved music. I had this passion for it. I had this desire for it. I started out as a kid that wrote like little stories, little poems and shit, and then just listened to music all the time in the car. And the radio was one of my favorite things to do. And then as I hit middle school, high school, I just remember I used to stay around people that were musically inclined. I remember one of my homies, he used to play the piano while we were just in the middle of class and right after school and whatnot, and I just sit there and freestyle with him. I remember one of my homies back in KC when I was out there, my nigga Star B. He would always be the person that was listening to people beating on the table and everything else like that. And then next thing you know, we
With the pencils and
freestyling.
shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
every time that was elite. I still remember that from elementary school when we was doing that. And then I saw I really had potential in it. And then I just decided to dive head first into it. And I bought my first mic right before I got out of high school with whatever little bit of money I had. I said, I'm gonna get me a mic. A little
Hmm.
snowball. I remember it too. That
Yeah.
thing was one of the first ones that I got. It was a snowball and it was lit. So
Hmm.
I thought it
That
was
mic is underrated. It's actually a really good mic.
oh,
It's a
it is.
USB mic.
It is, and that's what I loved about it. It's like, bro, I can't afford the major fucking crazy ass mic that I needed right there at that time. I was just in high school, and then I remember the first time I really wanted to spit. I had took the mic from the computer room and the headphones. I
Mm.
just took it. I said, stashed it in the bag, and said, "Hey, we're gonna start freestyling on this computer and just get it done."
You got to
That's
get it
how we
by
had to
any
do it.
means, bro.
Facts. That's how I knew I wanted to do this because I couldn't find excuses to not do this. I only found reasons to do this even more every single time that I looked at it. It became my passion. It became me.
Yeah.
So that's what it was for me.
Yeah, I could tell you got a passion for it for real, man. Every time you hit the stage, every time I talk about music, man, you just always down for it. And
I
that's why I was
love
like,
it.
man, this dude definitely loves music because it's a lot of folks out here who I thought they really had a love for music, and they just, I don't know, man. It's like I feel like when people get into like this hip hop thing, this rap thing, DJing thing, producer thing, you gotta really love the craft. I feel like a lot of people get into this shit and they don't really love rapping. They just want to get paid. They just want to get all this stuff. But y'all gotta understand that like that's not really how it works. You gotta be willing to like drive like 2 hours down to a studio, stay there for like 10 hours a day, and the track
Ooh,
probably won't come out, but you keep doing it every day because you just love making music. You love DJing, producing, whatever. And
facts.
again, that's why I really like fucking with you, bro, because bro, let me tell you, the number one question I get whenever folks come up to me and they ask about DJing is how much are they gonna get paid? And I'm like, bro, you
Man, that
really, you know what I'm saying? It's like, how about ask me like, how the fuck can I get better mixes, better scratches? They don't ever ask me that shit. It's like
money gonna come, man. Money's always gonna come. If you love what you do,
facts.
you know you're gonna spend a lot of money. You spend how much money on your equipment, how much money you spend on studio time, how much money you spend on looking for different venues and just promoting yourself. You spend money.
Yeah,
You This is a pay to play kind of game. And the thing is, there is that talent portion of it too. You can be good, but like it's not just about money. It's about how you feel and how you work your art, your
yep,
craft. Facts. It's a giant investment because this becomes your life. This becomes you. This is what you do. This is what you envelop yourself in. And I just remember, you wake up thinking about your first bar. You wake up thinking about, oh, shit, I want to get this song knocked out. You just in the middle of a sentence, you're like, oh, let me write this down. Hey, you remember that beat that oh yeah, I'm gonna go tap into that beat and do everything else that you gotta do. You think about the next song, even if it's no beat, even if it's just a cover. It's just when you hear music, it resonates with your soul, and it's just you can touch people with it so vastly. You can be in your living room and listen to somebody that's from a whole nother country and be
yeah,
tapped in like that. That's how far music stretches. It speaks volumes. Like
yeah.
it's amazing.
I'm telling you, man, it is like this is one reason why I got into music because of everything you said. It's just like it's a
Hold
universal
up.
language. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he taking the bathroom break.
Nope.
He
Can't
gotta
come in.
shut the door. Oh shit, what you? Oh, he's sipping. You know, I got that Great Value water right now, but later on tonight, you know, after handling my other business, I probably pour up some wine. You know what I'm saying? I've been,
Facts.
you know, shout outs to my boy Murdoch. He put me on the wine, bro. I've been really drinking a
What?
lot of wine lately, and I don't know
Wine
what
is
it is,
great.
bro. I've been sleeping on this wine hustle, bro. I
You
was
ain't never
like,
been wine drunk?
I mean, nah, bro. It's like usually when I get wine, I just sip off of it. But now I got like 20 things of wine in my place, and I'm just like, and it's for each one's for a different occasion. I didn't even know there's a wine for like steak, wine
Yes.
for salmon, a wine
Yes.
for like cheese, sweets. I was like,
Yes.
bro, he done put me on some game.
You expand your palate, bro. White wine, dry wine, sweet wine, red wine. Like, bro, there are so many different wines, bro. It's expand your palate, expand your
Yeah.
taste. That liquor is great.
I'm trying to, man. And speaking of expanding the palate and the taste, man. So, what were your inspirations to get you like that buzz in the music? You know what I'm saying? Like, I know our local friends and stuff inspire us, but like, who did you look up to growing up? If you did, that kind of got you in the music. You're like, man, like this is what's gonna get me to take this shit like real serious and
I
hit on.
love I love the storytelling, the aspect of that, the hype. I remember listening to everybody goes with Pac, everybody listen to Biggie.
Mm-hmm.
Um Shit, I remember listening to Slick Rich. Like that man could tell a story like no other. ODB, Busta Rhymes, like it was the flow, the craft of it all. Like, bro, it was phenomenal just back in the day, just when I first listened to music as a kid.
Mm-hmm.
And then it became with the new age music that started coming out and just some newer artists. I started looking up to Dolph, Gucci. I looked up to Nipsey, R.I.P. to them.
Yeah,
Wayne most definitely. Like that was what really peaked it. Like, bro,
that
when
Wayne
you
era, woo,
Wayne
legendary.
dominated like that. What did not make you want to not rap? Because what beat could not Wayne not touch that
Yeah,
would get demolished? Like, bro, like the drought. You had no ceiling, bro. All the drought, bro. You had all the beginning tapes of Wayne. Bro, that was what really set it off. And then, like I said, to from Dolph, Nipsey, Gucci, just showing independence. Like that's what
mm,
really made me realize, like everybody want a record label. Everybody want a record label. Like you know, you can do this for yourself. You know what it is to be an artist for yourself. You know what it is to be your own boss. To do your own shit, to make your own calls, to make your own plays. You don't wait on nobody. You go get it. And
yeah,
that was one of the inspirations that I really got from those artists themselves. Just like, outside of Wayne, because he had been with, CMB and all of them since forever. But, just looking at the first three, just independence was key. Like
yeah,
I always said, I don't want to be signed to Rockefeller. I don't want to be signed under, Dreamville. Like that was one of my biggest things that I thought about. And
yeah. Hopefully it
eventually,
happens, man.
I pray it would. It's at the same time, I want to create something that's me. I want to create something that speaks volumes on my own shit. Like that
Yeah,
says that's me. Like Trigga J, you know who he is. You understand? Like you hear that name, like you think of him, his label, everything that he is, everything he stands for. That's
yeah,
what I want.
man. It'll happen, bro. I think we just
Oh,
need to
oh,
get
it's going to. It's
that
going to.
investment. You know what I'm saying? That's like the biggest thing I learned. Shouts out to the Nitty Gritty podcast. Man, it's been a while since I hit those guys up. But we had a special guest on the Nitty Gritty podcast, and he was talking about that, about record labels and business and stuff. And he was being blunt, man, because he's like, you can have a label, but the independent stuff, them guys can make it independent because they got some kind of financial backing to them. Whether they met a homeboy that got a lot of money that's like, oh, I'm not in music, but you are. I'll invest in your shit. And now they got an independent label that's successful. And I'm just like, man, we gotta find that. Like that investment, I think that's really gonna
Definitely.
take it off, man. As soon as you get that money in your pocket, man, that label going shoo.
Oh,
You
that's
know what I
facts.
mean?
That's
That's
a
what it's
fact.
all about. And it's going to happen, man. So y'all heard it here first. Y'all got to follow my boy, because if you want to get signed to Trigga J, you better make them connections now with my boy, man.
I'm gonna make it happen, bro.
Make it happen, bro. So you said Dreamville's your favorite, was one of your favorite labels?
It definitely was. I still love, like, bro, this Revenge of the Dreamer was like, I
Yeah.
don't care what nobody said. That was phenomenal. Like, every time I hear it, every time I've seen them like come up with some new shit, like Cole
Yeah.
just pulled everybody out his bag that was on his team and just said,
Oh, was that the most recent album that
Revenge of the Dreamer 3 was one, and then they did another one after. I gotta remember what that was. I'm pretty sure it
was number 3 the one that had Costa Rica on it?
I think so.
I can
Oh, I
look it
gotta
up
look
here.
that
See,
up. Let me see.
Revenge of the Dreamers 3. Yeah, I bought that album, man.
Oh, that album was just hard, bro. Like, I
I
don't care.
yeah,
That was
man.
hard.
I won't say nothing about it then. I'll leave it at
That
that.
was hard. That's all I care. Like, that was an album for me. I was excited. I was lit. I was like,
Yeah,
free? Let's go. Bro,
that
just
the
watching. You
Under
saw
the
the
Sun.
documentary?
Oh, I need to see that, bro. The
Bro,
documentary.
documentary is like one of the most inspirational things that I had seen, too. It's just,
Yeah,
that is one of the biggest things about being independent. Well, just with the team, with the label, and just in general, it's that teamwork, that grind together. You're bouncing off each other's energy, and just that's one of my favorite things that I love about working with my team and working with a team is just you're constantly getting ideas and bouncing off different things from other people. You're constantly
facts.
building up that energy. It's phenomenal up to that point. Like, you got to keep going. Like, oh, that nigga said that. Oh, bro, hold on. I gotta come harder than that. Let's go.
Hmm.
Like, no, scratch this verse. We doing this verse instead. Like, no, you ain't about to outdo me. Like, no, come on.
Yeah,
But that's like
that's
good
what.
friendly competition.
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, see, that's what we mean by that competition, man. You gotta have somebody. What they say, like a sword sharpens other swords.
Iron sharpens iron all
Yeah,
day,
see
every
what I
day.
mean, man. Let me get a sound effect for that. See, I gotta even remember my buttons
Iron,
on this thing.
iron sharpens iron, buddy, all day, every day. I'm
People
gonna make it
gotta
happen.
realize that, man. It's like exactly what you talk about Wayne, right? Why he was so dope. But you see, we saw like, because I think during that Wayne era, weren't they always like making these little YouTube videos and shit, always
Hey.
documenting them in the studio? Who was in the
Mm-hmm.
studio with him? It was like Gouda, Gutta, Gutta.
Gut, he said Gouda Gouda,
Man,
gotta
I be
gotta.
mispronouncing people's
About that
names all the
G.
time. But they people call me DJ Kanye and Pepper, so I don't know.
Cayenne
They be
pepper.
mispronouncing my shit too. But you see he's in the studio with these dudes all the time, and they putting out as many songs as he is. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, man, you gotta be sparring with them, because like I'm pretty sure Gouda's coming out with like a verse. I'm pretty sure he's coming out with a verse that may be harder than Wayne's, and Wayne's probably like, oh, I gotta go back and rewrite because homeboy. You know what I mean? It's that iron sharpen iron thing. And even when Drake came in, I'm pretty sure it was the same
Oh,
thing, man.
that was crazy.
Shit.
It was
I love
crazy back
seeing
then.
that, man. That's why I like you talking about a label, bro. Cause I like seeing people just come together and just putting
That
it down as a unit. You know what I mean?
that is definitely something I do miss. I was like I said, back in college, like that was one of the first few things that I actually got into. Shout out to my boy Cotel Corey. You remember
Oh
him?
yeah.
He was he's really one of the reasons why you and I met too. Funny fact, and just going to PJ. We was at UNT, just going to PJ, just every day. You saw somebody step into this circle and just start spitting, and
Yeah.
then you couldn't help like, oh, bro, you came with that this week. Hold up, you know what? Wait till next week. I'm gonna show you something. And
Yeah.
then my producer Bino, like I remember we used to have a lot of our freestyle Sundays. We used to get these beats all hit, and bro, we had a gang of niggas just come through the place and just all in the studio. Bino just playing beats after beats. Everybody just spitting,
Mm.
freestyling, just like bro, like you saw the whole gang in there, and just like you couldn't help but every single time, like, oh, you coming like that?
Yeah.
Run it, let's
Run
go.
it. Yeah, man. Them PJ days, bro. If y'all don't know, man, we had Poetic Justice. Was it every Tuesday?
Mm-hmm.
Man, oh man, under the gazebo. I remember that they
Oh,
used to always say
oh yeah.
every Tuesday under the gazebo. I was like, what the hell is a gazebo? I was like, okay, that's
Through
a
rain,
gazebo.
sleet, shine, or snow.
You
Deliver
not
these
lying.
bars.
He
Deliver
not
these
lying.
bars, bro. It's crazy.
It was raining out there, and they would just huddle up on it. They brought umbrellas out there. They said, we're gonna bring the umbrellas. I'm like, okay, they not
If you
kidding about
show up,
this.
you about your art. Like, and I saw a lot of people that still do that same art. They still are with their passion. I'm just like,
Yeah,
I'm surprised, and I'm very happy to see a lot of people do that still. Like, it's amazing.
yeah. I mean, we gotta keep it going, man. It's like true love for something never dies. That's
It
why
don't.
I really, it's like if you love somebody or something, you never really will lose love for that person or that something. I think I'll never
At
stop
all.
loving music
At
ever.
all. I was boy. I was just talking about that. I said, you go through the ups and downs. Like music is a real relationship. You go through the ups, downs, the lefts and rights, the happy days, the sad days. You like, man, fuck this. No, like, bro,
Hmm.
get back to this. That's what
Yeah,
makes it worth it. Like, it is your true relationship, whether it's your mistress or whatever you want to call it. Like, that is the one thing I want to. When you say you married to the game, bro, like,
yeah,
bro, you understand? Marriage is a bitch, and you gotta come with all the punches, bro. You gotta take them all, cause
yeah,
you never know what's gonna happen. You don't.
yeah. Speaking of being married to the game, when we in a relationship with something, there's always outsiders always trying to ruin that shit. People telling
Facts.
us that. Because if especially we've been in the game a long time, people be like, "Oh, you haven't made it yet," or whatever, whatever. They just keep throwing these doubts at you, man. How do you deal with that?
You
These
gotta take
doubters.
that. You gotta take that because
Yeah.
there's always gonna be somebody that doubts you. There's always gonna be somebody that says like, "Nah, it ain't that great." There's always gonna be somebody that's a naysayer. Like everything you create is not always gonna be the most amazing thing in the world. Even you're gonna think that as an artist. It's funny. You're gonna think that your best song that you made is actually not even the best song that you made, but the worst song you made, everybody like it. It sounds so
Mm.
crazy. And you just got to learn how to adapt. You know there are going to be trials and tribulations. You know that not everybody's going to like your art. You know that everybody's going to be ready to talk shit because it's like, that was good, but you had a harder song than that. I'm like, all right,
Yeah.
man.
And
Like,
that'd be
all
the
right.
song that you spent all night working on. They'd be like,
Exactly.
ah,
Because it's like, bro, I put my heart and soul into this, and then you gonna make me feel like that. Like, bro, come on now. Bet. All it makes me say is like, all right, bet. If you ain't like that one, then let's go to the next one. Then we gonna keep making
facts.
a new one. It's something that's always gonna just continue to circulate and rejuvenate itself and create something better. You're going to become better. You're going to expand on your art. Like I said, iron sharpens iron. And the thing is, if you ain't got a dull, if you got a sharp blade, that means you ain't putting it to work. If you got a dull blade, that means you done chopped that something, you done worked that something, you done did everything to put that hoe to work.
Damn.
That's the only reason why you got to be sharpening your blade. It got to be dull. It got to get
Man.
dull eventually. That's the only time you got to sharpen it when it start getting dull.
Hey man, oh take a sip on that one. You know what I'm saying? While you take that sip, I'm gonna go ahead and sound you off, bro. Shit, that's facts, bro. That's facts. You know what I mean? I
Got to.
think we all should definitely have that mentality, man. Don't be afraid to don't you got we gotta humble ourselves too. I think when you have
Oh,
that
fact.
humility, that helps you be a tool, you know what I'm saying? Like in a good way. Because we
Facts.
supposed to sharpen each other because it's like if I'm not helping you or if I'm not what they say, it's lonely at the top. So if I'm not trying to help people get up at the top, I'm not gonna keep growing. And you're not gonna keep
Man,
growing. We gotta help each other grow because it's like we all work together. You know what I
we do.
mean? You know what
We
I'm saying?
do.
I gotta help my boy out. I gotta put people on because when they get better, I get better. And when
Mm-hmm.
I get better, he get better. She get better. You know what I'm saying? That's how the game
Facts.
goes, man. Cause I can't be doing this shit by myself.
You know, my input on that is similar. At the same time as I've grown into this craft, I remember I think I was gonna have my team and all my homies with me, like, yeah, bro, we gonna do this, we gonna do that. But after a while, I started seeing that not everybody has the same intentions as you. Not everybody has the same passion or hustle as you. That's why you got to look out for you. You got to worry about you. And it's not saying that you don't want your homies to come through. You don't want your homies to come with you or anything like that. No, but it's you making sure that you remain that. It's making sure that you make sure that you know that you're number one. You take care of you. You make sure you put in that time for your grind. You make sure you put it up. You have that money for your passion, your hustle, your investment, your dedication. It's gonna be on you, especially me as an artist. Like you can't see me. It's one person performing, or I could have features, whatever it may be. But I'm the one that put in that time and work and dedication.
Yeah.
To do anything else outside of that, I'll be waiting for on everybody else. Like
Yeah.
I'm not waiting on nobody. I got to do it for me.
Yeah. Yeah, I feel that, man. I feel that. You know, you gotta always put yourself first. You know what I mean? I fuck with that for real. So when it comes to that, man, what really gets you focused? Like whenever you wake up in the morning and you get to the money, get to the music, whatever. What keeps you focused and keeps you sane? Because sometimes being an artist can be hard just to stay focused. But
It
what
is.
keeps you focused to where you can just write them hard bars consistently?
It's a passion, it's a drive that is in you. It doesn't matter. Like even right now, bro, like even while I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking about what I'm about to do next, bro. I'm about to go to the
Yeah,
studio and just go ham and just do what I gotta do. It's knowing that I wanna make it so big for myself. I wanna make people see my art. I wanna make people see my passion. I want everybody to see me. I don't care how that sounds like. I
yeah,
want to be seen. I love it. I love that attention. I love the way it feels. I love
mm,
every single bit of it. It's the fact that this is my art. And I am truly sensitive about that. Like
yeah,
Erykah Badu said, like I'm an artist, so I'm sensitive about my shit.
yeah.
But
What do you think
no,
about Erykah Badu, by the way?
I want that candle. I want to know what that. I want to know what that thing smell like. I'm trying
Yeah,
to know
her
what that
birthday
thing
coming up.
smell like. Happy birthday to
You
that.
going to her birthday bash?
And look, we can call on Tyrone. Let me through the
I'm
back door, nigga.
Yeah, I might have to pull up, man. I think it's on the 26th. I might have to pull up to that
Ooh,
thing, man, for real. Yeah, I
26.
know it's a while away. We got about what
Nah,
15 days.
I'm gonna be a little occupied. I'm gonna be a little occupied on the 26th. I'll be out of town for that meantime. Like, hey, brother's getting married, so it's gonna be lit. We gonna be turning up.
Hold up, hold up, hold up.
Yeah. One of my brothers is getting married, and we gonna turn up in another city for a little bit. So we gonna have to have our fun. So you gonna see me where I'm at when I'm at there. You feel me?
Yeah, well, congrats, man, to your bro, man.
Facts. I cannot wait. My sister-in-law is the dopest person I know. Shout out to my brother. Hey, I'm the best man too, so it's gonna be lit.
Oh,
It's gonna
snap,
be
you
lit.
already know. And that's love, man. Dude, weddings are so
It's
awesome, bro.
beautiful.
I DJ so many. I seen like weddings of different calibers all around, bro. And I'm just like, man, it's just so interesting. Like my favorite weddings, I love all the black weddings, African American weddings. Because when the kids go reception time and kids and the old folks, leave, well, they throwing that Boosie, but they throwing that Mo 3, but that shit turned to a club. I forget.
Bro,
Sometimes
it's
I look around like
lit.
we at a wedding, we at a club, we at
It's
Prime.
lit. It's lit,
Bro, I
bro.
be
That's why we
getting
doing it.
lit. I'm
I
telling you,
love it.
man.
I love
And then
African
like
weddings.
when you see them
Money.
weddings where it's like two different cultures, like it'll be like a Latin or black guy or Indian or white, some two different mixes coming together. I find that kind of interesting too because you see the dynamics. It's like completely different. Like one of my most interesting weddings was a black African American and a Punjabi Indian wedding. Yeah, I know you don't really see that too often, but they got
Nah.
lit and it was like, all right, how are we gonna do this? So I was like, okay, I'm gonna try to mix in the Punjabi beats with the African American music. And I was like,
Boy.
bro, when you see that room, it was like a beautiful thing. It's like everybody dancing. I was like, okay. So
Oh
I
yeah.
definitely feel you, man. When you say the wedding's gonna be lit,
Oh
man,
yeah.
it's crazy, bro.
Oh yeah. Oh, we gonna have some fun. We gonna have some
Yeah,
fun.
yeah, man. All right, so I'm gonna get to the next question, and this is one that I always ask all my guests. And it's when it comes to music or whatever you do in your career, we always have our ups, you know what I'm saying? But we always have, the downtime. There's always like, ups and downs.
All right.
What would you say would be the worst moment of your music career and how did you overcome that?
I'll say that's very recent within the last year. So we had a supposed tour.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when you're a young artist and you're just up and coming and whatnot, people are always going to try to bamboozle you, lie to you, cheat you out of your money, and just lie. Like they always going to say, "Oh, I got this kind of show" and everything like that.
Yeah. I want to say a name, but I'm gonna let you finish though. I think I know what
Oh,
you're talking about.
you know exactly who I'm
Yeah.
talking about.
Yeah,
Yeah.
go. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
with
Let's finish.
yeah, that was one of my worst experiences that I had. Like, you know, I thought dude was cool, like we was boys, and like, you know, I even put one of my homegirls on to doing the show with him, and it came out like you lied to me. You basically insulted my passion, you insulted my art, my craft, and it just
Yeah.
made me feel very belittled. And I was just like, yo, what the fuck? And then it came, I kind of let myself get slipped into another position with a different show shortly after at the same venue, just a different person. It just like back to back, just getting this kind of feel is just like
Mm.
y'all don't care about what I do. Y'all say y'all like me. Y'all say y'all love what I do. Y'all say y'all love the energy I bring and the music that I create. It it hurt so bad, and it put me in a funk. Like, bro, just I had to step away, and then I just had to really take a break from myself because it broke me down for me. It's like, what the fuck am I doing? And if nobody's taking me serious like that, I just felt like you're not taking me serious.
Mm.
But then I just saw an interview, just an old interview with Eminem. It was funny. It was like those people that really do care about the passion and what they do. There's gonna be moments to where you love this shit so much that you actually got to take a break. Some artists really do take a break, and some don't come back.
Yeah.
But the ones that do come back really know that they want to do this. They have that passion in it, and I chose to come back. I said, there's nothing else that I want to do. There's nothing else that I care for other than looking at a mic, looking at people watch me perform, me expressing myself through this specific way that is so creative to so many people that it's. I remember the first time that I performed was at UNT for real. It was like somebody came up to me right after. I was like, bro, I could never do that in front of a whole auditorium. Like, bro, a lot of people can't even do that.
Yeah.
And
Number two, fear.
yeah, it is just in there. And just me having to recover from that was just me just taking that time to take care of myself and just remembering why I love what I do. It's again, that's the relationship of it all. It's like even if I fell down to that lowest point, I said like it's just a relationship. I told myself that I still want to work this out. I still want to do this. I still want to pursue this, and I still want to make this happen. I want to
Hmm.
make this work. I want to put in all the effort behind this and make it happen.
Yeah.
There's nothing else that could stop me. That was the one thing that kept me going. That was the one thing that really just said, like, you want to do this, right? So yeah, like you may feel like shit, it may suck, and people may not always like do what they say. This is music. This is the industry that you were in. Like people will lie to you. People will cheat you out of your money. That's gonna happen. It's
Yeah.
gonna happen. So what are you gonna do about it? You're gonna overcome every single struggle that it comes with. You're gonna overcome every single show that comes with it. Studio time, not making the right song, not having the right beat, not having the right sound. Like a lot of things are gonna go wrong. You're gonna be down about it. But the thing is, you got to keep working it. You got to keep chopping that block. Like you got to get through it.
Right.
Like Steve
It's
Harvey
just
said,
it's a machine. You got to keep
yeah.
churning it. The machine can't stop.
Steve Harvey said,
It don't
"What
stop.
you and why?" He said, "If you're going through hell, why would you stop?
Mm.
You want to remain there? Like, no, I don't. I don't want to remain in this funk. I don't want to remain to where like I don't think my passion is worth it. No, that's what told me that I have to do this.
Yeah.
I got to do this. Like that's what makes everything worth it. Like it's always worth it, no matter what.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Just keep at it, man. And you know I always got your back when it comes to music.
Oh
Anything
yeah,
you need, I spin your tracks.
oh
You
yeah,
know what
you
I
my
mean? I still
dog,
play
bro.
that Pablo track, you know what I mean? We just gotta, you know what? It's funny because I've been doing music for a long time and I've learned so many things just about music. And I'll be honest, when I had a conversation, I met who did I meet? I was in Atlanta. I met some dudes that used to produce for 50 Cent, you know, Get Rich or Die Trying.
Nice.
And they were speaking on producers getting in the industry and they just kept it real. They were just like, the music part, and I mean, we've heard this before, right? The actual musicality part, like me talking on this mic, producing beats, playing the piano, rapping, whatever, DJing, that's like this much compared to like
The
a whole,
largest scale of it,
yeah,
it's an
which that,
iceberg of it.
yeah, and that big iceberg that you don't see, that's like all business. It's like
It
all
is.
business. And
It's
I'm just like,
crazy.
that's crazy. And he was right because, bro, it's like we just got to get in front of the right people that's just got them dollars. And then once we can flip them dollars, we don't need them motherfuckers anymore. And then now we can just do our own shit. Cause it's like, and shout outs to Atlanta, shouts out, A3C and all that. But I'm gonna keep it nitty gritty, man, cause I don't give a fuck. A lot of them artists they had on that panel were fucking trash. And I was like, and I'm talking to the producers and all this because we were backstage with all of them. They like talking them up. Oh, he got a record with Thug. He got a record with PD Pablo and all that. I'm like, you talking this dude up? I'm gonna go see him on the West stage or whatever. All right, I'll go see him. I'm like, yo, this nigga trash, bro. I'm just like, that
No,
nigga that was
not.
telling me about you. That's why you on there because he got the plug.
Hey, you remember what you and I talked about one time before, all right?
Yeah.
Right,
Okay.
We're going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
We're going to leave it at that. But, hey.
God love everybody. God, we love everybody. We love everybody.
I ain't talking shit. It's all love.
It's all love, everybody. But, we just got to keep it nitty gritty. It's like when it comes to music, a lot of people are just fucking trash. But when you have that connection, when you have that money to put that oil behind your machine, you gonna get some leeway. And I'm just like, when I really got a taste of that from the A3C going to the South by Southwest and seeing that, I was like, okay, we just gotta keep doing what we're doing and keep pushing it to as many people as possible, and then Trigga J gonna blow up. Like that. That's all it takes is like one phone call or one bro, one retweet.
That's it.
Bro, that's fucking crazy.
That's what I find so crazy about music now. Like, it's just how it goes viral. It takes but one thing. Like Twisted said, I can make you an overnight celebrity. You can really do that.
Oh, your volume on mute.
Not my bad.
There we go.
Phone's down. It is just the whole fact of knowing that you can get on TikTok, you can get on Instagram, you can get on Twitter, you can get on any social media platform and go viral. Think about all the songs that have gone viral now. Like a lot of these songs really like started out trash. Like they suck, but it's like they got a catchy ass hook and it go hard to somebody. But the thing is, that's how it goes, and it's just like you just got to get that much of a second of attention and just be like, that's a popping ass song. That it doesn't matter. It's just the volume of how you get this shit out and how you distribute it. You're a product. You are the product. I know I'm the product. I know what I am. So when you think about it, like whatever it is, you understand. Rolls Royce doesn't market themselves, but you know the cars.
You know exactly what it is. We know
exactly what it is.
Everything about it.
Mercedes don't advertise themselves like that. Like,
yeah, you're not gonna find Mercedes for half off. Or
bro, not like that.
Or tax refund discount season.
You add value you constantly add value to yourself. So you got to find the best avenue of adding value to you on a consistent basis. That's what new music is becoming. Like, it's crazy how we generate such an enormous amounts of volume in just music listeners, creation, and just content. Like that's what makes an artist, because it's not just, like you said, it's not just creating music. It's not. But it's how you promote yourself. It's how you put yourself out there. It's how you distribute yourself, Be like Walmart. You act like Walmart. Like, bro, people can say Walmart is trash, but guess what? It got everything you need. I don't care if nobody says, like, I don't want to go to Walmart. I'm like, okay, that's fine. You can go to Target too. Same thing.
And you can spend an extra dollar on everything in there.
But it's just how you distribute it. That's it. It's just how you want to get your product. It's just like, No matter
It's
what,
that
you just want to
marketing.
make sure you just want to make sure you put yourself out there in the best light that you can,
Yeah.
and constantly increase your value. That's what you have to do. Constantly increase your value on a consistent basis. That's
Yeah.
it. That's
I'm
how you
telling
stay
you, man.
relevant.
We got to, man. And this is why I really everything you said was correct, bro. And this is why I think, man, whatever y'all doing in music, if you know you got talent, don't ever stop, bro. Keep doing it.
Can't,
Cause somebody gonna
can't.
see it. Bro, my favorite song, and I tell everybody this, I don't think my answer is gonna change yet. But my favorite song that blew up on the internet organically, besides, almost on the same magnitude as a Soldier Boy Crank That, was the Old Town Road. And I
Oh my
cannot
God.
believe that I remember seeing that on SoundCloud when it had 15,000 views and like
Right.
500 read things on SoundCloud. And it was like the picture of the two horses. I'm like, and I thought it was a white dude the whole time. I thought it was a white dude. And I kept seeing all these
Bro.
white kids on TikTok dance on the washing machine and shit. I'm like, what the
Oh
hell?
my God.
Then the next thing you
That's
know,
wild.
that thing is like
It's blown up.
huge. I
It
was
blew
like,
up.
yo, and it's
It,
all because of the people putting it on. And I was like, dang, that's crazy.
it just
That's nuts.
it's just how you push your record.
It's just how you push it.
It's
Yeah.
how you do it. It's how you distribute yourself. Like that's it. Is you gotta
Yeah.
market yourself. You are a product.
I'm
Forevermore, you're a
telling you.
product. The
And he
biggest
stayed,
product.
yeah, and you see how he stayed consistent with it and he blew it up. He milked that record till it was whatever.
Boy,
And I was
what
like, bro, he did it.
he got what Miley's dad on it, Billy Ray Cyrus.
Your
Hey,
boy.
hey, I ain't heard that old man in forever, but next thing you know, it's like,
Yeah. See how
what?
big it was? It's so big. You helping
Go with
you
it.
bringing people out of retirement over that song. I'm like,
He
golly.
said, let me write this verse real quick.
Let me get
All
out that guitar.
right.
He said, let me get this guitar real
About to
quick going right.
ride down, ride down the road. Like, all right, bro, you got it. You definitely
Yeah.
got it. You pulled this old man out this work. I said that.
Yeah.
Hey,
That's crazy.
publicity is a bitch, man. Bro, you just market, market, market. That's it.
Yeah.
Crazy.
And you know
Staying
what's
relevant.
funny? Is it that boy, Lil Nas X, he didn't expect it to even blow up like that. He said I think it was like a joke. Like he was
Mm-hmm.
like kind of being joking around on the microphone, trying to sound like a hick or whatever. And next thing you know, I bet he didn't plan on blowing up dressing like a cowboy and shit. Now he's doing it because I feel like the universe kind of chooses you in a certain light. So it's like, I don't know, man. It's like just keep going. The universe is gonna kind of choose. Like you said earlier, that wasn't my hottest song in my head, but everybody else fucks with it. Like that was a song I made in 2 seconds
Exactly.
versus the song I did like took me 2 days to write a verse, but y'all like the one I did in 2 seconds. Okay. But that's the one that's blowing up. So I don't know, man. So you've been doing a lot of shows, man. What would you say has been the craziest show you've done?
When I
And what
first
I
started,
mean by crazy, I got to clarify this because the last guest, somebody was like crazy good, crazy bad. It can be either or. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like just wild or just like a
I
wow moment.
I remember it was one of my when I was really first starting, and then you had introduced me to Leo, DJ Leo
Uh
J,
huh.
right?
Yeah.
And then I had invited my homegirl out, my homegirl Mo, Tisha, yeah, one of my favorite artists that I love working with and everything. Uh, that whole set was so lit that I had posted that video, and just performing with her, getting to see all those people that were out there and just engaging with the crowd. Next thing you know, I'm walking into the crowd and then I'm just like rocking with everybody. Just they don't even know who I am. Half of them don't even know who I am, but they just rocking with me the whole song. Like, bro, like gotta move. Like that whole song. It's just like I went from being in front of everybody to next thing you know, I'm in the crowd. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
I'm with y'all right now. Like it's lit. Like this is how live we get every single time. This is how live we have to be. This is the energy that you always want. Like it doesn't matter whether it's 10 people or 100 or 1,000 people. It's just seeing that and getting that energy is by far the best feeling that I've ever gotten. Like that was one of
Yeah.
my funnest shows. One of my just the best ones that I've ever had, especially just starting out. It gave me that motivation, just like you can make every show like that. Like
Yeah.
just rocking with everybody, bro. That's the whole point. You just make everybody feel you. That's how you
Yeah.
do it.
Man, I love hearing that, bro. I love hearing your passion, man, because just hearing you speak and seeing your content, that gasses me up, bro. You know what I'm talking about? I love that, bro. That's why I only
Fact.
follow people that really just got a passion for this shit, man. I can't be dealing with folks who's just not into it, like Trigga J. Trigga J is, bro. If y'all don't know my boy, follow him right now, man. And
Gotta
go
be,
check out
bro.
his music right now, bro. And before we get off here, man, because you know I got some the rice cooker I think is all ready. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out Amazon,
Man.
Jeff Bezos, $5 rice cooker, and it cooked like
Man,
a charm, boy.
I cook rice in a pot, man. I ain't playing. I cook it on the stove still.
Man,
I'll watch it.
you watch it, man.
I'll watch it.
Get on them rice cookers.
My
Get on
mama,
them rice
my mama
cookers.
told me I was supposed to get one. I was like, man, I still do it the old way. I ain't
Yeah,
changing it.
bro. I got them $5.
I'm gonna have to get one.
It's like a 2 cup. It holds 2 cups of rice. It's small because it's just me, so it's just like 2 things of rice. Damn, man, that thing easy, boy. I tell you, get you a rice cooker right here. Get your rice cooker. Yeah, man. So what other shows you got coming up? What's coming up?
I'm actually discussing some shows right now upcoming, so I'm gonna finalize these shows within the next week or two. I'll probably be in Houston. I might be in Austin. I know I got one trying to come up in Dallas soon.
Mm-hmm.
Those are the big things. I'm trying to get some more shows. Hell, one of my biggest things is trying to open up for one of these artists. Dave East just came in town. The other day? I
heard about that.
I saw a couple of my homies open up for them. So I'm like, y'all can open up for Dave East. I'm gonna show you who I'm gonna open up for, and you're gonna see.
Yeah, and trust me,
that's it.
You could do the same thing. I think, don't quote me if I'm wrong, but I think Galaxy 9, they do a lot of stuff for trees. But you know what? There's always gonna be other openers coming in, other opener opportunities. You know what I'm saying? I saw some clips. I shout my boy Juice Leroy. Shouts to High Rollers.
Oh yes, indeed. Hey yo, Juice was dope. Hey, Juice
he had that damn Dalmatian panda mink on.
Hey,
my boy went to Antarctica and slayed some animals for that shit.
It was cold that night, but my boy brought the heat. He did. He definitely did.
Yeah, he brought that heat, man. Rest in peace to them animals he killed for that jacket. That thing was fly though.
All the chinchillas.
Bro, I gotta hit up my boy Juice Leroy because that thing was fly, bro. I fuck with it.
Straight Dalmatian on it.
Yeah, man. And then High Rollers, man, they killed it too. Yeah, man, Dave East, man. I gotta get on Dave East, man, because I'll be honest, man, I really listen to a lot of shit, man, but everything I do hear from him is just solid, bro. I'm like, damn, this guy got bars, bro.
Slap Carolina blues, bro. Just hard. Hard.
He's from New York, right?
Yeah, from what I remember, bro.
Okay, so he got that flow. Yeah, bro.
Definitely.
His shit is just hard, bro. But you know what? It's gonna happen for you too, man. Just keep getting out here, you know what I'm saying? Keep talking. I don't know. It's all about who you know, bro. So you get that one call, man. Exposure, bro. That's all it takes, bro. You know what I'm saying? So that being said, follow my boy Trigga J right now. Like and share this podcast. You know what I'm saying? Follow his music. You will be surprised at what you hear, man, because this guy, you hear his voice right now on the podcast. On them records, bro, you sound like a beast on them records. Like, bro, my friend, shout my girl, T Gonzalez, man. We were in the studio when you were recording, and she's like, man, he got a good voice on the mic. Like, you got like your own like tone, and that's why I was like, you know what, we got to get more people to hear that because that's what they need. It's a different tone, bro. Like, you hear about who was it? Was a DJ Premier? It was some other DJ producer that was talking about this, but they're like, what really makes you like a record? And they're like, well, of course the beat, but then when you hear the artist, it's not necessarily, it's some of the words they say, but it's like that tone in their voice. You know what I'm saying? Like a Snoop Dogg or like a DMX, something like that. You hear that tone and it's like another instrument. You know what I mean? They almost sound like another instrument. And I'm just like, bro, that's what Trigga J sound like, another instrument on the track.
I learned that, and I realized, like, I get told that quite a bit, and my voice is elite to me. Like
Heck yeah.
I've really gotten more into how I sound, how I just spit on the track, just making sure that my voice meshes with it. Like that's one of my biggest things. Is just I pick and choose, and I'm very selective about my beats because I'm like I know I can sound good on a track, but how well does that mesh with me? And
Yeah.
being very specific and picky with my engineer is top tier. Like I gotta make sure that my engineer can get me right. Gotta make sure my producer can get me right. Like that's three things: is me, the producer, and my engineer. You make that trilogy happen, that is
Yeah.
it's platinum, it's gold, it's phenomenal, bro. Like it has to go right.
Yeah.
Speaking of, is the reason why I'm about to hit the studio and get ready for 2 new singles. So
Yeah, man. I'm excited
I'm in
for you,
album
bro.
mode. I'm in album mode right now. So
Okay, so you already
just gotta
said the
get
word, the magic word. Okay. When's it gonna drop? When's the estimated day?
before the end of the year. I don't want to put a date on it yet because
Okay.
I want to take my time with it because this is something that I'm gonna put my all into it. This is 100% of me. This is going to be this is gonna be me. This is really me stepping into what I really do. This is 100%. Like everything that I got is gonna be 100%. There is no half-assing it. Like we gonna have
Okay.
some fun, but we gonna have a lot of fun on this. But we gonna put a lot of pressure. We gonna apply 100% work on this. It's why I'm like, again, I've been in the studio these 2-3 times within the last week. I
Yeah.
I'm not playing around right now. So
Yeah.
I gotta dig in. So like I said, somebody said step into your passion. The second I wake up, I think about music.
Yeah.
Before I go to sleep, I think about music. Like that's it. It's everything that I got. So it's album, it's grind time.
Well, shit, let me know, man. I'm down to help produce, man. You know what I'm saying?
Man, you act like that's a question. Like that's a request. Stop
That
playing
being
with
said,
me.
I'm gonna sing you some beats right here. I'm gonna sing you some shit, bro.
Oh, you know where I'm about to be at. So
Yeah.
hey,
Are you
email
going? You
me.
going there tonight? You said.
The second I get off with you, I'm about to head there. I got him at 8.
Okay. Okay. Well, sure. I'm
At
not gonna
8.
hold you up, man. Hey,
I know you
make sure
Gucci.
to follow my boy Trigga J, man. I'm gonna give you some hand claps, bro. A round of applause.
And I gotta give big ups to you, bro. You've been rocking with me for years, bro, and I appreciate the hell out of you. You've been my boy since day one and today. So that ain't gonna change. I appreciate the hell out of you because you helped me really step into my artistry as well. You presented me so many different opportunities just by mentioning shit, and I just took advantage of it. I remember first doing open mics to now I'm just doing shows. So
Heck yeah.
that's it.
It's
That's
all about
it.
helping each other out, man. And
I
you've been an
appreciate you.
inspiration to me too, man. Just your spirit, bro. Blessing some of the tracks we did, bro. You know what I
Whew.
mean? And I love seeing you do your thing, bro, because it's like, bro, this guy, bro, you look like a superstar on the stage. And you got them tracks to be just hitting them hard. I'm like, bro, we got to keep it going. We got to keep it going.
That
For
Aaliyah,
real.
that Aaliyah,
Yes, sir. Oh yeah, you go check that out. You know, I don't know who needs to hear this album, man. It's already out, man. Speaking of that,
grimy.
the goal is I'm gonna do a video for every single song on that album. So that's the goal. Hopefully I can get it done by the end of the year.
Oh, we gonna
It
get
is
it
gonna be
done.
difficult because each track has at least 2 artists and everybody has their own lives and stuff like that. So it's a challenge, but I'm gonna make it happen, man.
Oh
So
no, we are going to make it happen. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. No
yeah,
ifs, ands, or buts or coconuts. We gotta get it done.
yeah. My boy already got them bars. I already know he's in artist mode right now. So we're gonna let him get to the studio, man. It's your boy DJ Kane, 1's, 2's podcast, man. Trigga J.
Yes,
Appreciate
sir.
you, bro.
Let's go. Much love, buddy. I'll
Yes,
holla at you.
sir. All right.
1, 2.